Okay, so I'm going to go through this site and just I'm going to walk through it like if because this is my second time here. I'm just going to click on this and get home value. So we need to make sure that the home value works. Also need to make sure that the background image is something else because I don't know if this is the background for this area. Maybe like a kitchen or something like that would be good. Be standard. Property alert. This looks okay. Financing. We need a chart here. And this doesn't look right. This box and it just looks sort of jacked. So we need to get that, make it a little more graphical, unless the client didn't want that. So it just needs a little bit of work. Searches. This needs to, if there's not been any searches done yet, needs to have like some kind of call to action to show them that if they can save their searches and all that stuff. Log in. Yeah, this isn't good. We need to log in. Okay, so here we've got search, feature properties. Is there a problem with this? I don't know. And this could be because there's a lot of emails, so it doesn't seem like it's very graphical. The site testimonial isn't here. Footer should have a logo, and I guess it's okay. Recent posts aren't here. There should be something here to, Facebook, feed. So let's go back to. Okay, so here's the thing that I don't understand. Why? Okay, this is the front page of the site, right? How come there isn't a search function? It should be search and then feature properties and property alert. I know that you can click on this and I'll take you, but you should have it to where it has, search the MLS or search all properties, blah, 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 that kind of thing. So we did the property alert, is that right? Okay. I don't know what this is. This looks like it's not working. I'd almost say that you should have some kind of header here. You need a call to action to make them, like what this property alert, right? Get the properties before, see the properties before anyone else does, fill out the information below, something like that. Okay. Okay, so you got it here. This should be over in this one too, because it's how it works. Okay, so property, I'm just going to hit submit. Okay, it's a little weird. When I go back here and I don't pick anything and I just leave it blank, it should be the default if I hit, oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, see what I did is I clicked on this, and because this is blank, it didn't do anything. Okay, so that's probably why. Yeah, okay. But like if this happens and I do this and nothing happens, it should have like an error. Need MLS number here, stupid. Something like that. So now I go down here and let me click on that and see what happens. Yeah, okay. So now it makes sense. Okay, so now let's take a look. This pops up, which is good. It's a little. Oh no, that's right. I've been on this, so I've been here a while. So it looks like it's quick, but it's not. It's actually because I've visited and trying to see stuff here. So let's go. And okay, so it looks good. Let's do that. Wow. 12 beds. That's a lot. Okay, so it's on an acre and a quarter. Okay. This looks messed up. So this needs to be fixed. The address needs to be here, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah. Here's the thing, and I don't want to stir the pot, but you need something up here that's like, show me this home. It's down here. Ask a question. That's okay, but you need a call to action right up top, or here, or something where it's like, just like the search button. You know how you have a search button where it's blue. You gotta have something like that. Here. Some kind of call to action. There's a bunch of space here. So what's the deal with that? How come there's space here? Can you put the address and all that stuff up top? I mean, what can you do to make this? Definitely need a call to action. Definitely need like show me this home, kind of thing. Because that's coming here. That's what I think is missing. Okay, and the client needs to look at the search fields, make sure, I thought I read a bunch of emails and I thought something that we weren't supposed to do Mount Pleasant, so I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong. And also, like, if you still have the ability to group the hottest areas first, that would be great. Put in all the areas from from here, and then have the whole complete list in here if someone wants to do it, but have like the hot list of their top 15 communities, quick access. Okay, and then the client needs to go through and make sure that all this is right, make sure that it's all good. Again, on the side here, maybe this is the way the client wants it, but view area homes by local schools. It's just, it needs something, like when you go, like need a little more visual. Here's here, you look at this, that has a nice, this has a nice look, has a little visual to it. This has a visual, that has a visual. And the client may want what you're showing me, but I don't know, it just seems like it needs more, a little more oomph. Everything seems sort of like and then there's no testimonials here. There needs to be testimonials where, at least, straight text, and that's the thing. So, yeah, okay. And then we already talked about this and all that stuff, so we're good there. So now let's go back to the home page. Okay, so on the home page, don't know what that T is there for. So, and it's missing, like, it's sort of like it's missing titles. I mean, like, there should be like something here, and map search or whatever, and welcome this here, welcome, it should be here or something. I don't know. Scroll down. I mean, what really gets clients is a visual. I mean, what gets the people that are buying and selling, I'd have a community pack here with listings that they can see, or the community thing where they can click on and get a community. I'm just jumping in and I'm trying to help, get things finished, but I'm just looking at this and just giving my 2 cents, even though no one's asking for it. Okay, so we did that. Ready to buy a home. Okay. Did you guys groom the reports? Because there's more reports than this. Oh yeah, these are the, okay, yeah. These are some of the reports. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's that. So that's this stuff here. Mortgage basics. Yep, okay, good. This all helps with search engine ranking. The more content like this, the better it helps. So we're good there. So now set your list price. Okay, and let's look at the home evaluation tool. Okay. And that's that. And then set your list. Okay, set your list price and how to price your home. Okay, so let's see what. Okay. Get the house ready. Okay, here's and again, it's my 2 cents for one of those things. The first thing that I would do is I would have something here that says know your market, and when you click on it, it shows like, okay, sign up for alerts, find out what homes are listing in your area for, and what just sold, and contact us, or sign up, and we'll do that, right? And then the other thing is that you're not saying why list with you guys unless you're exclusive buyer agents and you don't want listings. But there should be something here that says, how we market your home better, and then have material about that, because that's what sellers want. I mean, this is all good, but you gotta have some hooks. Okay, so all communities. Okay, so this needs to be done better. How come this isn't done? How come this isn't like, dialed in? Don't know what's up with that. So let's work on that. Let's get this looking sweet. And maybe use, oh yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Of the whatchamacallit, right? Of the, some of the hooks. And especially here, you can put in that thing. The, come home, like this thing here, where you put this in the mix. So where you can have your top areas, and it's got all the stuff, and you got that kind of cool graphical stuff. If your client just may want plain Jane and stuff, but I'd say if you had like the market thing up top, and then you had the like thumbnails of each area, and they clicked on it and they went to stuff, that would be the deal. Okay, so blog. Okay. Okay, this looks familiar. Okay, so that's good. This should be welcome to our blog. We will update you. Should be, because this is a company, right? Local info. Okay, why local info? See, okay, here's the thing. People don't know to click on this. When they see the drop down, they're going to go here. So you may want to have like a drop down. Like, see, and this is the thing too. You got it. Okay, people are going to miss. You gotta have something in here, that takes them to the more robust page. So that's the thing. And then okay, so here you got local info. So let's click on that. Needs graphics. This looks boring. And featured communities. Same thing. Okay. Property alert. Real estate alert. Boring. It's not. It should be labeled. It has to have some kind of thing. Property alert, and then foreclosure alert. Yeah. So same thing. You got it. Like foreclosure alert. You got it in both of them. You have to have graphics. So you gotta get them in. Create the effect. Okay. So here's the thing too. I don't see an agents thing, and I thought in the emails there was a thing about all the agents having stuff and all that, has that changed? So you need to, yeah, this is boring too. You gotta have like graphics, and it says indicates a required field, so it doesn't look like it's there. So something's missing. Let's go to about. Yeah, same thing. Missing. It should be a photo, and we are always available. Because this is a team. It needs to be converted to we, and then it has to have a form. You always want to have a form, on something like this, because it's about us, and hey, contact us to da 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 da. Needs to be, done. Okay, so videos. Okay. If the client can give us some photos and we take this logo, we can make a couple of feel-good videos to have in here, just so they have something, and then when they want to do stuff, they can do stuff. Vendors. Okay. I don't know. Are these link people, or are they? Well, no, they're local. Okay, so why not have their logo there? And what's really weird, when I go here and I click on, yeah, it's not. Yeah, so something's wrong with the. Like when I put my mouse over it, it's linking to the our client's domain / this business www. See down in the bottom there? So that needs to be fixed. And frankly, it would be good to well, that's another thing. This is going outside the box, but those are the things I see. Okay, let's go to retirement living. Okay. Okay. Under construction. And why is it showing those brown things all the time? Need to get rid of that. Just build homes like this. Like, watch this stuff. Why does it? Is it because of this navigation thing? Sort of funky. Green certified homes. Okay. Okay, so Mount Pleasant. Let's see what happens there. Yep. So it looks good. It's good. Stuff's working. It's lickety split. We just need to get a couple things like that. And the client has to, Wendy, just let's get a phone call and let's just talk about this. Make sure that we get it up to snuff. And if you and I can talk, I'll put this into. We've got the Asana thing here. We'll put all the tasks in, and from way back when you were first starting to deal with Wayne until now, and then we'll just assign them. So what happens is that we do something like this, where here's the task and it's assigned to one person, and then there's updates, and then here's this, and here's the like you as a client can add things, and then we talk with you in this conversation. And what happens is that when you do this, you get instantly updated, and you can instantly update the team without having to send an email to me or send an email to Wayne, and then we get busy and we don't get it to the next day, and then we send it to the programmer, and they're busy, and it could take 2 to 3 days before it actually gets done. Where this, when you update it here, it a notification goes out to everybody, like this. So like this is one of Wayne's clients that got the deal, and basically this is the he updated these tasks and made it to where now when he updated it, everybody in the group got it, and that's what makes this really good. Okay, so let's have you contact me whenever you can. I give you the number, and then let's get it to where we get your project totally dialed in. Okay, thanks.